We've got a rivalry game on deck, and these two fan bases have been going at it early from the tailgate to the end zones, and you got to think this will be a little contentious. Welcome to the banks of the Raritan in Piscataway, New Jersey, SHI Stadium, home to the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Maryland Terrapins, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Scarlet Knights will put total leather and we'll get started. Fielded in the end zone, it's Braun. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So Maryland's offense will go on the attack first. Now, guys, let's not forget, the last time these two got together, we had ourselves an absolute classic that has provided motivation for one side ever since, David.
I mean, such a back and forth, such a fun game. Everyone remembers where they were on their couch or in the stadium for that rivalry game.
And that's what rivalry games are supposed to look like. Both teams playing with phenomenal intensity. It's going to go down right to the wire. And you're right, those are the games that make college football special.
They're dealing with a second and long. Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's got it down the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Here comes the offense on second down. Give to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical. They stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Third down play from the gun. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? And the Terrapins will hustle to the line. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They want to get the ball in the hands of playmakers, and they did, but this time the defense up to the challenge.
And when you slide that running back out of the backfield, like I'm thinking pass. I got to be locked in, and I got to see him, and the linebackers have to see him and understand when the quarterback.
Good defense, good defense.
Everybody's got to corral him because he's so dangerous after the catch.
Well, that's one the DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
They'll play it safe and try for 3. Just drives it between the uprights. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Rutgers offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And for for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance, and this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better, and they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than
Bro, come the
too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. When you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
Another incompletion on third down. The Scarlet Knights decide to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. On target to the left. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 40.
I don't think I would have ever caught that.
The Terrapins
Wow.
have it with a 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
I tell you what, as that ball started to get towards the side, and when they run these option plays, man, those outside players become more pivotal. My corners have to be able to tackle. My secondary is going to be much more involved in getting the quarterback to the ground. Nice job by the secondary, by this defense.
That's caught. It's Wilcox. And he's knocked down.
The biggest rule change for me, if I could make one in all of college football, would be leave a man downfield. And when they run these RPO plays and those linemen start to creep further and further down the field, I would love for the refs to call those more often.
Bro, I'm right there in front of him, man. Come on. Bro, get the fuck out of here. God damn it. Where you at? Fuck you at? It doesn't matter. Whatever.
To stop.
That shit pissed me off.
Execution by the offense, but probably cheating too.
Instead of going heads up, he just fucking dove to the other side.
So what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how those rivalries are.
Finger slip.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards over there.
And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Splits the uprights. Good. The lead is 6 in the first.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. The give to the tailback. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Motion from the wide receiver. Leaves it with the back. Dragged down at the 30 after a 5-yard gain. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Maryland has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. After the break, they'll go back to work. Power football with the run. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Handoff to the lone back. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. He'll pull it down and run. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
There was just nowhere to go with the football for the quarterback throwing it. So he tried to create, he tried to extend the play with his legs, just not able to get away from the defense.
Bro, get the fuck out of here, man. Always.
Maryland has the ball back in the Terrapin offense, ready to.
Every time.
Out here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth the chance to.
Bro, that's bullshit. Come on. They're gonna take it, and it's an inch. Fucking inch.
Still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. Great place to start for this offense.
Great fucking start to the game, guys. Great start to the game.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
He'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Going to try to get it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, Well, just nowhere to go there. It started in the pocket. It was collapsing. Quarterback felt it, so he tried to get outside, make something happen himself, but give the defense tons of credit. Excellent job in pursuit. They're able to give up no gain.
Under heavy pressure, lets it fly.
Come on, man. Fuck.
Catch inside the 15. Touchdown, Maryland. All them baby in and then end zone for the score. Wait, can I get the director to give me a replay of that? I want to count the defenders. 1, 2, 3. I mean, there's no way they had 11, right?
I mean, that is frustrating. Defensively, what are you taught? Like, make them earn it, right? Play man, press up on them, make them earn it, make them go the length of the field, don't give up big plays, or just give up big plays and don't have anybody in the camera shot and don't have anybody there to even miss a tackle.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
And the Scarlet Knights are in the hurry-up. On the move. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. After a good pickup on the run, it's second down.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And the offense showing off this short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Throws for the tight end. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
What are you? Oh, my God. Fuck this game, bro.
Stopped at the 44. The coming up with a big interception.
Cannot wait to get the season over with.
Nice job seeing it.
I need to get my guys in here because
guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always
can't throw the ball, can't tackle, can't catch the ball.
They'll always remember this moment.
Can't block. Can't cover wide receivers.
He wants to start this drive with a pass.
Can't get off blocks.
Lost one deep down the right side.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm.
Bro, get your fucking ass down. Why would you run back like that?
This time he's got his man. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down.
Barely hanging on out here, man.
And as a quarterback, when you're facing man coverage, you've got to find your best one-on-one matchup. That receiver did a tremendous job. Quickness, changing direction, out of his break, able to create separation. There was no question the quarterback was going to target that receiver on that play.
And the Terrapins send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No.
Turning it on. Picks up the first down. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads it left.
Holding.
They can't make the
of course.
connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Line gets set, first down. The snap sets up the throw. This one's complete. They
Good
bring
shit,
him
good
down
shit,
with a
good shit.
solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete. Charged loose.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose. And I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really, really be physical. Because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
No explosiveness at all. I'm not calling good plays. We're not fucking doing shit.
Still on their side of the field, no problem. Going for it, 4th and short from the 44. And
It wouldn't have mattered anyway. We fucking suck.
Snake eyes. Here comes the
I'm about to just fucking
back onto the field.
send this bitch. It's clearly
out of the gun. The running back has it. Got 3 on
keep
first
fucking
down,
fighting,
2nd
man.
and 7.
Defense is trying.
Looking to fire. Fires deep toward the end zone.
Oh my God! Come on, 4.
They won it all.
Slow ass bitch, bro. Come on.
That's exactly what they got. No midseason concentration laps here in week 7 as they push out that lead.
Well, one of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
Off-play action on first down. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Pass completion, move the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. They'll give it to the back. He has the first and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking, more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
They'll go with the 5 wide out set on 2nd and 7. Might be calling a hot route. 2nd down, they'll go to the air.
That was my fault.
Really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose.
I got greedy.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, they already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this fan base.
On 3rd down, he drops the throw.
Stop fucking jumping. Why are you jumping? There's no reason to fucking jump. There's no reason to fucking jump.
Knock the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment.
What are we doing?
They've quieted the crowd.
We can't even do
Some
shit.
of the plays,
Can't do shit.
right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds a tight end.
Nope.
Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide.
Breaks into the open.
They're just doing whatever the fuck they want to do.
There to wrap up the first half, and that'll pad the stats as we go to the break. The Terrapins will kick it away to crank up the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. They come into this 3rd quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. To the ground with the back. Running to Green. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. The Scarlet Knights are moving quickly down the field.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play. Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up there.
Yeah, and plays don't matter.
Still jumping for no fucking reason.
With these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
And the Scarlet Knights in the hurry-up. They'll move the wide receiver. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Fires to the tight end. Takes it all the way down to the floor after making the grab, and they're set up.
The offense really struggled in the first half of this game, so it was important coming out of halftime. They were able to generate some momentum and get some rhythm offensively. And right now they look like they have it on this drive. Great news to see the quarterback make that last throw there to pick up the first down. They need him to play great in the second half.
They'll run
What do you...
first and goal. And how...
I'm tired of this fucking game. What the fuck are you doing? This is your job. What the fuck are you doing?
The work up front by that big defensive
It's obvious some bullshit's going on because I don't understand.
Deny them on 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Rutgers.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. Coming out with it, it's Braun. He gets it across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out of the end zone. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. This lead that they've been working with is dwindled to 2 possessions, and now they'll try to find a little breathing room on this drive. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
Yeah, he can just do whatever the fuck he want to do.
For a solid pickup.
Yep.
These running backs nowadays, they're built so low to the ground, thick and compact, but fast and shifty. They're just so hard to tackle. And you can see he just does a great job breaking tackles.
Thank God he didn't go out wide.
That's why he's really hard to stop in the running backs.
Great job staying home by the defense there. Offense trying to go option. The QB keeps it. But you see the great assignment football. Everybody's staying where they're supposed to be, and they're able to rally to the quarterback and tackle him for a loss.
Makes the grab. It's Wilcox. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. And the Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The run to the left.
Can I pick him? What?
And you want to talk about gang tackling.
Oh my God, I can't even pick the players. Oh, really want me to fucking just sim this whole game?
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Leaves it with the back.
Thank you. One more. Give me one more. Fuck it, we blitzing. We got shit else to lose.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here.
Can somebody please get him? Nope. Oh, that's great.
Still looking. At the 45 on his way. And after the huge scramble, he slides and gets down. Terrific run to get out of trouble.
That's the danger as a defense when you blitz this guy on 3rd down. If you don't get him to the ground right away or someone's out of a gap, his scrambling ability can hurt you, and that's exactly what happened. He saw open field, he took off, and he was able to go get.
Can we get off the field on 3rd down? That's all I want. Just make this a fucking game.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Soften him up with a run. Now
Open. Saw it from the get-go. He got beat off the line.
Touchdown, Maryland! And they take it in for 6 more points. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense.
I don't know. I don't even know.
Right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely.
I can't control the fullback not blocking or
making the right decisions.
motherfuckers not doing what the fuck they supposed to do.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Kane. And good work by the coverage team to get
Just
the
wait.
return man down on the ground.
Just wait.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break
Shouldn't
to
be
check
losing
him
to
out.
fucking Maryland.
This drive will open from the 15.
Beat Penn State and then just fucking fall apart.
Starts a drive trying to go up top. Just a short pass to the tight end.
Can't even do the fucking
He'll work
fundamentals.
his way up to the 24-yard line before being shoved out of bounds.
And that's a great job executing the drag route. You just bring the big fella across the formation, wait for him to come open. Quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole, hits him. Perfect job.
Quickly to the tight end. There he goes. He gets those chains moving.
He the only one having a good game.
42-yard line.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action.
You just said I shouldn't run the football.
You got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Creating some
Stiff
space,
arm.
getting
Doesn't
just
fucking
enough
work.
good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard
Fuck we doing, bro?
line.
We're just trying to lose this game. That's what the fuck's going
Running
on.
into the blitz, he saw the extra defender. He was able to put his foot in the ground and make a miss. That was a good play.
Wide open downfield.
Good shit. Good shit.
Gets enough for the 1st down, but not sure they'll get another play off here in the 3rd quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Intercepted.
That was me. I just threw it too early.
Stops the drive. Nice pickup on the return, but more important.
I fucked my defense over. Offense had a horrible day. Shit I can't even control. Like fullback ain't even blocking.
Wants to throw on 1st down.
Can't get off blocks. He just chills.
Tight end. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. The Terrapins come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. The hand to the running back. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And the Terrapins
Just keep fighting. That's all I want.
This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism.
Shitty throw. Shouldn't even be a foul.
Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more.
I'll take it, but
you gotta just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help
fucking
him too, David.
dumbass
Get
throws.
the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. Their defense came up with a big stop now to see if they can turn it into points. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Makes the grab. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
And this offense is going to have to catch some breaks, man. They're going to have to make some big plays. They're going to have to push the ball down the field, break some tackles, hit some home runs, down 3 possessions in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to do everything right.
They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield on first down. Complete to the left. Tight windows, no problem to grab the tackle, and it's first down in the red zone at the 10.
Bro. All right, bet.
Wants to go up top on first down.
Get there, get there, get there. Oh, bro, come on. They are making it hard as fuck to score. I don't.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They're going to run it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Rutgers.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
On to attempt the try. Smashes it through for the PAT. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it out. It's Latu. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. And these guys come out feeling some game pressure. Things have tightened up, and they punted it last time they had it. Motion from the wideout. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air.
Oh.
He's got an open man. Turns it on down the left side.
We're always like almost getting a sack. Somebody wide fucking open.
Defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Terrapins. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And how about it? Everyone getting involved, getting the big tight end involved. This offense has done an unbelievable job scoring points. This defense has had no answers. Just keep it rolling, offense.
On the move from inside is 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him.
Couple more years. Get these motherfuckers the fuck out of here.
Onto the field. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Scarlet Knights have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Back to pass. Using the quick game. Knocked down after a short game, but enough to move those chains.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. Wants to throw it. Finds us back in the middle. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him, second guy finally did. And the Scarlet Knights will have it 1st and 10. Using his feet. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains and he's got it at the 34.
I'm not sure what the quarterback saw on that one, but that was a very quick decision to take off and run with it to try to get his offense some positive yards.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds of this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this game.
Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Quickly complete. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
Right, nice job by the QB. It's 3rd down, it's money down. I'm looking to throw the ball down the field. What's open? My running back. Find him, hit him, let him do the rest. Good job.
The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. The Scarlet Knights had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Gets rid of it. He's got him. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up.
Well, offensively, they knew they were going to have some matchups they could take advantage of in this one, and all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over 300 yards passing in the game. Defensively, David, he has got them on their heels.
And he's been showing you a little bit of everything. He can throw it all over the field to all different receivers, to his tight end.
And they're in for a touchdown late in this game.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Quarterback keeper.
Oh, he looked like my DN right there.
And now it's a 12-point game. So a drive there of 84 yards, and they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. Time is against them, still down by 2 scores, but they'll line up with the onside kick. Don't think that one made it 10 yards before they got the eager paws on top of it, and the flags will fly. They were trying to steal a possession to draw a little closer in this game, but the ball didn't go 10 yards, so they'll take over the football with the lead. And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand. Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because This team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball. Just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this thing.
Yeah, and then they can do it, and they will do it. Listen, you got to get the players right. You got to get those guys in there believing. This is part of what happens. You got to take a few lumps sometimes, take those losses. But this team's going to figure it out. You can tell they got the right stuff.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.